everybody. Welcome to episode 442 of the All You Can Hear podcast. My name is Wenzel, and joining me today are my two co-hosts.
The gamer, also the shamer of the non-gamers. That's right. I shame you, non-gamers. Fuck you.
You didn't say your name.
Fuck. I thought you said Colt. Colt.
Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I am three-time AYCH Fantasy Critic champion Tanner. That's it. That's all I got for the episode.
So we're not at the end of the fantasy league.
No.
We still got a lot of league
A lot
left.
of game left.
A lot of game left.
We're 3 months in. This is a quarter.
Yeah, this is a quarterly check-in.
Yep, and we're just gonna talk about what's going on with any points, what we are, where we're at so far, if we drafted or if we bid on any games and what have you. Patrick isn't here. Hey, Patrick.
Rest in peace.
Yep. Going to go and tell you, Pat hasn't done anything to his league. So.
But we'll get to him. We'll talk about his team. I figured it'd probably make the most sense to go from last to first. Currently.
Okay.
So in last place right now, and then Wenzel, you can talk about your pickups and stuff, is team The Government is Shrinking My Penis. That's Wenzel's team. Sitting with a resounding 9 points. Wenzel has scored 4 points from Romeo as a Dead Man because its Open Critic was a 74. And he scored 11 points from Reanimal as it scored an 81. And he counterpicked...
Motherfucker.
Mouse!
She's just going to bring it down.
Yeah, I was about to say.
God damn. Okay. Hold on. Let me. I'm so sorry I have to do this, girl.
You can
Mousy!
play with it later.
It's so wet.
It's so loud.
Later. I'm sorry.
Mousy!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, don't feel bad. She never plays with it.
Oh.
You never play with it except when we're fucking recording. Okay, what were you saying?
And Wenzel counterpicked Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake, which lost him 6 points. Because if you don't know, a counterpick, any points it scores over 70, you lose. And it has a 76 on Open Critic. Now, Wenzel, would you like to talk about your moves that you've made?
No.
I didn't realize you had it pulled up.
No. So I can watch the thing. Yeah. So actually, Reanimal. So whenever we ended this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had drafted 5 games or 6. 6. Okay. So. We drafted 6 games the initial episode, and then not too long after, I had drafted Reanimal because I was hearing good things about it, so that netted me quite a bit of points. Obviously, I lost points because of my counterpick, but after that, I had also bid Replaced, Mixtape, and Dench Attack because I knew Replace was coming out April 14th, and I've heard good things. I'm sorry. Mixtape is coming out in May, and Dench Attack.
Kelsey, what is it, girl? What is it?
Dench Attack, I had played the demo for our Steam Next Fest episode, and I was really hyped on it. I think it's going to do great. Everybody was loving it, and then its release date actually.
Oh my God.
I knew it! This bitch has been trying to get on the table for 10,000 years, and she finally fucking did it. I told you she was going to do it.
Kelsey, let's stop the episode, and I'm going to take them out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just come.
I'm trying to remember. So, okay. Anything I'm going to do this. So Dench Attack was my most recent bid that I put on. I played it for Steam Next Fest. I really enjoyed it. Everybody I know has been really loving it. It's been getting a lot of praise. And then its release date was announced not too long after Steam Next Fest. It's for June 17th. So I'm really pumped for it. And I thought I would go ahead and get it because I think it'll do really well. And then I bid on a counter pick and got it as well. It was unannounced next mainline Xenoblade Chronicles game, and that was from Colts?
Yeah,
Colts. Colts. Since I picked that means he's locked into that. So yeah, that's currently my lineup right now. I still got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. Pragmata's coming out. Saros, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight actually got moved up.
Yep.
So it's coming out sooner, and Control Resonant as well.
Yeah, Wenzel has a very big quarter 2 coming up, which will pretty much make or break his team. Like, obviously, he still has GTA 6, but a lot of Wenzel's games drop between April and June. Like Saros, Pragmata, Lego Batman,
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much maybe every game you have besides GTA 6 comes out in quarter 2.
Yeah, so I say what comes out really soon. Replace comes out April 14th. Pragmatic comes out April 17th. Saros comes out April 30th. Then immediately, Mixtape comes out May 7th. Then May 22nd, Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I feel like that should be...
Yeah, I think it got moved up to the 15th.
Something like that. That should be changed. And then Dench Attack, which is June, like I said. And then I don't think Control Resonant has its...
No, Control Resonant is never...
Yeah, it's still estimated, which if that...
It should come out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And how many open spots do you have left on your team?
2. And one counter
And
pick.
a counter pick.
Yep. So, yeah.
Alrighty. And that all of that is Wenzel in last place with 9 points, but I don't think that's going to stand very long because, like I said, he has a lot coming out in quarter 2. Up next, we have Colt's team, Like a Swaggin' Infinite Fart. Colt, will you like to go over your team?
Yeah, my team is the same. I don't have to say the top 6, right?
I mean, you can just remind people.
Oh, yeah. I got Trails in the Sky, second chapter. Later part of the year. Onimusha, still planned for this year. Marvel's Wolverine, September, First Light, or 007 First Light, sometime soon.
May.
And Yakuza Kiwami 3 came out. Duskbloods, I still see it coming this year. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection. That was my first pickup after we already picked. And it came out at a good score. This is what I expected, 85.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 15 points from that. Gears of War E-Day. Now we're into the, I was like, I want to gamble. And I said, I'm gambling. I'm Hikariing with this one. With these. And I feel like Gears of War E-Day has potential to come out this year. It's been 2 years.
It should come out this year.
So, I mean, if Xbox wants to make money, I mean, they
don't.
They just want to cancel studios. So I don't know anymore, but we'll see. And I went with unannounced next mainline Xenoblade Chronicles game because there's been a lot of hot talk about it. Because with the Xenoblade Chronicles X just got a Switch 2 port, and people are rumored about 60 FPS patches for 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. So we're just gonna have to see. And
Monolith Soft has to be working on something.
Oh yeah, it's been 4-5 years since 3, so I don't know. And I picked up Pokemon Winds and Waves because I genuinely thought it was going to come out this year, but then it's not coming out this year.
Very surprisingly, too. Usually with Pokemon cycles, if they have a card game coming out, they always come out with the game at the same time. But since that isn't happening, they're not coming out this year.
Yeah.
And you can't drop it. I will say, when I drafted everything here, I thought I would be able to drop at least one of them.
Yeah, you can only free drop the first 6 you draft. Any game you bid on, you can't drop.
So I've either fucked myself or nothing happened.
Yep.
With a lot of these, but I'm really hoping as a player that Xenoblade stuff comes true. I will say, for Wenzel's team, Romeo's a Dead Man was a great game. I'm saying that 74 should be at least a 79 or 80.
I heard everybody loves it. I played a little bit of it. I want to get back to it. I have no doubt in my mind. It's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, most of my games are later in the year, so I'm going to be sitting for a minute.
Now, you still do have 2 open spots, but you still have to make 2 counter picks.
Yeah. I will. Not yet.
All right, and that is Colt's total of 19 points, putting him in third place, a pretty firm third place. And then in second place currently is your 3-time champ. So in third place currently is Threat My Meat, or in second place, sorry, Threat My Meat, which is your boy. I drafted Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I drafted Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, which came in at an 83, netting me 13 points. I drafted Eugenics, which came in at an 89, which got me 19 points. Also got Vampire Crawlers, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief, and my last actual draft pick was unannounced mainline Half-Life game, which Colt counterpicked, so I can't drop it. And I was really confident about that until RAM became impossible. So now I don't know because I'm not even sure those Steam machines are coming out this year still. And then since our draft, I have picked up Fable. I have picked up Star Wars Galactic Racer. I picked up Crimson Desert, which came in at a 79, netting me 9 points. I want to talk about that a little bit. And I picked up Castlevania Belmont's Curse. And if you remember, my counter picks is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which has not come out yet. And I counterpicked Colt's Yakuza, Kiwami 3, and Dark Ties, which came in at 74, which only lost me 4 points. So I'm currently sitting at 38 points. So the reason I picked up Crimson Desert is because a lot of the previews, people were talking really glowingly about that. So I was expecting mid 80s, which would have been nice, but 79, I mean, we'll take it. We'll take a 79. Mugenics came in right around where I was expecting. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, maybe a little lower. I was expecting the 84 to 86 range. It landed at 83, so not too much of a difference.
I will say, a lot of the critiques of 7 have annoyed me because it's just a bunch of people saying it's too easy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a lot of things they're complaining about are settings you can turn off. Yeah. You can turn off like the auto points on the map because a lot of these older Dragon Quest games, they don't have like waypoints or shit. And they're like, it's too easy. I know exactly where to go. I don't want to know where to go. I just think a lot of people need to suck their own toes and be quiet.
Did you open that?
Also, Crimson Desert is very fun. Oh my fucking god!
God damn it! You did it once, bitch. You can't do it again.
Oh no, god!
She's on the thing. Jesus.
Oh my god, Bells!
Stop.
God. She...
Crimson Desert is fun. It's not nearly as bad as people say it. People aren't even saying it's bad. People are saying crazy shit about this game. They're going too far one way or too far the other way. It's stupid. It's fun. It's not a 10 and it's not a 0. Start sucking your own toes. That's the message.
So I will say right now, my team is a lot of gambles because the only game I have that comes out in Q2 is Vampire Crawlers, which I expect to do extremely well. I expect that to be high 80s, low 90s.
Yeah.
Personally. But everything else on my list is just 2026. I mean, Galactic Racer 2026, Belmont's Curse 2026, Fire Emblem 2026, Ace Combat 8 2026. So there's a lot of question marks on my team. Now, granted, I can, if Fire Emblem or Ace Combat end up getting pushed back, I can drop those. But yeah, there's a lot of unknowns on my team currently, and I'm sitting at 38 points. But in first place, our prodigal son, Patrick, aka Rhino Plasticine Origins, Nose of a Stranger. Pat's team, Pat has not made any pickups since even though we've begged him, we said, please, Pat, please. He hasn't done it. But Pat's 6 games that he drafted was Resident Evil Requiem, which scored an 89, getting him 19 points. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly Remake, which I honestly scored better than I expected from one of those.
Yeah.
It came in at a 76, netting him 6 points. Neo 3, which scored 85, netting him 15 points. He still has Forza Horizon 6, and those games traditionally do quite well. And then Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, which I regret counterpicking because I really thought it was going to get pushed to 2027.
Oh, you're getting negative.
Yeah.
Negative. Whoa.
Yeah.
I just made a word.
And then he also picked up Pocopia, which came in at a 90, netting him 20 points. So Pat is currently in first place with 60 points. Now, however, if Pat just doesn't touch his team for the rest, which he should, Pat, I know you're listening. I know you're watching. I said, ladies, I'm looking. You need to do your team. But Pat is currently sitting at 60 points. He still has 6 spots to fill in his team as well as 2 counter picks. But he is currently whooping us. And like I said, Forza Horizon 6 and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls will probably both review quite well. Forza Horizon 6 is almost guaranteed a 90 plus. Yes. But yeah, Pat's got a scary team. If depending on what else he picks up, it could be scary.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't pick anything, if he just never gets back on, not picking his counter picks will cost him 15 points each. So he will go down to 30 points.
I think you're listening to this, Pat. I'll probably try to remind you since we work together.
Control Resonant is going to hurt him if it does come out this year.
Yeah, that is true. Control Resonant will probably hurt him if it comes out. So yeah, I mean, it really is still anybody's game.
Yeah.
But through the first quarter, I mean, Pat has two of the 3 highest rated games of the year.
But and that's true. And like you guys said, he is super ahead with 60. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know, he's running out of room to pick games. Like
that is true.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong, he has those open slots, but it's just like, what is there to choose from now?
That is true. I mean, granted, we're still waiting on.
We're only in March too.
Yeah. Granted, we still are probably looking at a big Nintendo Direct happening within the next month of this episode coming out. I would say Nintendo still hasn't really revealed what they're doing at the latter half of the year, so there's probably going to be some first party Nintendo titles. If the rumors are true, if there's a Star Fox game coming out this year, if an Ocarina of Time remake comes out this year, I mean, Ocarina of Time remake is a guaranteed 90 plus. I mean, there's just no way around it. That game will score in the 90s. And Pat has more money to bid on games than any of us, which is scary. Too.
He gets confused and bets $100 on one game.
That is true. That could happen. But granted, that wouldn't even be a bad thing to pull. Because again, I think Forza Horizon 6 is a guaranteed 90 plus game. And I think Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, I mean, it being a fighting game may be the only reason it doesn't score in the 90s, but that's going to be in the high 80s for sure.
Yeah.
Put your hand let's just let Pat forget about this. Put your hand in the middle.
Pat, if you're listening, stop. No, it really still is anybody's game, but just through the first quarter, like Pat had, as I think all 3 of us would agree, comfortably say Pat is less in the games side of things than the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And Pat is kind of whooping us.
Yeah, like as soon as he was drafting these when we were doing it, I was like, yeah, he's picking good games. Well, these potentially could get high scores.
Well, the fact that he got Pocopia last, because we did a snake draft, Pocopia was the last game drafted. That is the highest game on the board right now with a 90.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you never know. And like, I was expecting Pocopia to pop off a little bit. I wasn't expecting a Pokemon spinoff game to score in the 90s.
Yeah,
I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Control. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can still hurt Pat. Mainly Control Resonant coming out and it being good will cost Pat a lot of points. And Pat,
Alan Wake 2 was a 90 plus game. I think.
I think it was. But also, like, Pat still has to make 2 counter picks. Out of the games on the board right now, I don't know what I'm counter picking. I mean, I honestly don't. I mean, I see one thing I would potentially counterpick on somebody else's team that's not my own. But yeah, I mean, they're if Pat, just say if he counterpicked Fire Emblem and Star Wars because he didn't expect those to come out this year, those games come out at 85 pluses. I mean, he's going to lose 30 points anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really is still anybody's game. I'm interested in our quarter 2 check-in, after Summer Games Fest has happened, after Nintendo Direct. Sony will probably do something in the summer like they always do. Microsoft will probably do something in the summer like they always do. They'll announce AI box or something.
Yay!
But yeah, because there's even a stretch. There is currently an almost 2-month stretch out of the games we already have picked where nothing is coming out. Like between Densha Attack that comes out June 17th and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls that comes out August 6th, we have nothing. So yeah, it's still anybody's game. But if you don't remember, we have a lot on the line this season. We have the AYCH Fantasy Critic belt. We have a pizza party thrown by the other 3 lads. We have a banter briefcase on the line. And we have each lad. The winner can pick 3 pieces of AYCH stuff to do with each other lad, such as a non-canon file, a watch along, something like that. So there is more on the line here than there's ever been on the line in AYCH history. So we'll just see what happens.
Yep. There's a lot. Yeah. Honestly, in the process of me even saying that Pat doesn't have much to work with, it is only March.
Yeah.
And like you said, like Nintendo Direct, we still have Summer's Game Fest. I guess more in my head, I was thinking like there's so many games that have been announced that say 2026, but it's just like, okay, like that doesn't really say anything, but we also have so much time left in the year.
There's also sleeper indies that just pop out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Indies that pop up out of nowhere. They start like the reviewers will play them like, this is my not review, but what do they release before reviews? Previews. Yeah, that's it. They'd release previews like Blueprints for Tanner. He's like, that was really good. I pull it up.
Yep.
And I didn't know about Blueprints. That's why I fucking counterpicked it last year.
Yep.
So it could happen where Pat just fucks us in the butt with the rest of the.
Yeah, I mean that's like my game of the year last year. I didn't know that game was even a game that existed till about 3 weeks before it came out.
I picked Blueprints.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
No, I was talking about Q Up last year.
Yeah.
I don't know where it reviewed, but it came out of nowhere, and the people that played that game fucking loved that game. So there's just always games that are going to be like that.
Yeah, like that's like after getting a Steam Deck, after playing Steam Next Fest, and just whenever I was coming up with like what I wanted to pick for my next, bids on my team, I was like, I'm not like these AAA titles. Obviously, like for some reason in my head, I had this idea like, oh yeah, these AAA titles will net so much, but it's just like that's not really the case, especially like since there's just so many indie games, especially like sleeper hits. I'm just like, I just got to start, picking those because those will net me stuff.
Yeah. Well, not calling Eugenics a sleeper hit because it's one of the best selling games of the year. But Eugenics is a very indie game.
Yeah.
And it's tied for the second highest game. It has the same review score as Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, it is indie, yes, but also it's got a lot of famous names.
Yes. Well, also, like you just say, this is the next game about the guy that made Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
You're going to get some hype behind that, kind of like a Slay the Spire 2 effect, where Slay the Spire 2 has sold like 4 million copies and it's still in early access. So it's just there's obviously stuff like that, but then there's not really an example I can point to really quick, but like. Rubato, which we've all have been interested in. I don't even know what that game.
It doesn't have a Metacritic score because nobody's fucking playing it.
Really?
Yes.
I was going to bid on it, but then I was worried about like what it would actually net, so I didn't. But but for us, all three of us personally, like it's incredible. Like Colt's beaten it. Like loved it. It was a sleeper hit for Colt, and then for me, I've beaten the first level of it because I played the demo for it for Steam Next Fest. It was incredible. I've played, like I said, the first level of it. It is still incredible. It's definitely going to be in Game of the Year talks.
Oh yeah, like I collected everything. I did everything you can in the game. I didn't get the platinum because there's like some trophies that you can miss, and I missed them. And also very specific ones. You're going to get all 132 planets, bits, die 132 times, and kill 132 enemies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very specific, but the game is fucking fantastic. Please play Rubato. If you like mind fuckery, if I compare it to anything, it'd be Neon Genesis Evangelion, which sounds crazy, but...
It sounds crazy because that's not what I initially got, but when you play the demo for it, because that first part of it is in the demo, I was like, this is so fucking creepy and weird. You play as a little frog guy, very cute little frog guy, and you're kind of like its description on like game sites is very vague and for good reason. It's a 2D experimental physics based collectathon, and that's it. But like, there's some really crazy elements to it.
Yeah, like I just want to say real quick, warning: once you get to the end game, be prepared for, let's say, multiple 2-hour cutscenes. As in, there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 parts of the game where I was like, God damn, I really wish that I knew this was going to take 2 hours to do because it's 9:30 on a weeknight and I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, wow.
Just warning you guys, because I know you guys are playing it or plan to play it.
Yeah.
So just know that when it says, like, are you sure you want to start this now? it means, are you sure?
Okay.
So yeah, there's a game, just talking about sleeper indie hits, there's a game called Lost and Found Co.
I've heard good things about that.
Currently sitting at a 90 on OpenCritic.
Fuck!
Just a huge game. I'm like multiple, 10 out of 10s. It's from smaller sites, but, still. Rubato has one review.
Fuck.
Critic review, and it's a 7 out of 10.
God damn.
It's just stuff not getting seen. So that is also kind of the gamble you have to take when you're doing OpenCritic is like, well, will this game even get enough reviews to get an OpenCritic score?
Yeah.
Because I would have bid on Rubato if I would have thought about it.
I thought it had a lot of people interested in it.
I think it's one of those games. There's another game out right now called Funny Raccoon Game, FUNI Raccoon Game. And I think it's getting a lot of word of mouth where it's going to end up getting a lot of reviews, but 2 to 3 months from now, where it's going to be summertime and enough people are going to be like, oh, play this hidden gem and buy it during the Steam summer sale or something. And then it will get traction. I think Rubato will fall in that same category as well.
Deserves it.
Yeah. It's also just weird with Rubato though, because Rubato came out on everything.
Yeah.
It's out on Switch, PC. Y'all have it on PS5.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me that a game.
I had no idea. And then I was, right before I was going to buy it on Steam, I was like, it was literally, in my head, I was like, I wonder if it came to PlayStation. And it did. I was like, well, I'll just buy it on there so Colt can play it too.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of blew my mind. At least with Funny Raccoon Game, I kind of understand that one kind of falling, outside because it's just on PC right now. But Rubato came out on everything, and everybody I've seen talk about it on Bluesky or YouTube or something have been really positive. So yeah, that does kind of blow my mind.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a Fantasy Critic check-in.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. I guess next check-in will probably be, I don't know.
July.
Yeah, probably be sometimes in July, I guess. I know we already have July scheduled, so it may end up being the 1st of August.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So tell us, who do you think is going to win? What games are you excited for?
Yeah, Yeah, tell us sleeper games we should be bidding on.
Yeah, honestly.
The new PGA 2027.
See, you joke. MLB The Show 26 just got reviews. It has an 80.
Those always review well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be mad about 10 points.
Hey, don't flick the clip because that catches.
Oh, sorry.
Stop flicking the clip.
Okay. Yeah, because I noticed it forever ago whenever I was editing an episode.
That was probably Colt doing it, though.
It was
No.
every time I'd hear a click, I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I made the same sound on the little mic, and it was, it caught.
So that was probably Colt doing it.
It's so loud. Anyway, well, thank you for listening. We're the All You Can Hear podcast. You can find us pretty much everywhere. On YouTube, we got 250 subscribers. So thank you.
We're actually quite a bit past 250 now at this point. But thank you for subscribing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You can follow us on Bluesky, AYCH.podcast.bsky.social. And I'm Wenzel. You can follow me on Bluesky at World of Wenzel and Wenzel's Essentials. Thank you.
You can follow me on Bluesky, Tanner14 spelled out. Go vote in our Pokemon poll. It is my pinned post on Bluesky. As we're going to try to determine the definitive list of the top 100 Pokemon of all time. We already have a lot of ballots in at time of recording, and we're not closing it till June, so you have time. But get your ballot in now. Get your ballot in now and do voter fraud. Do a second one in May.
And also, the thing is, if you've never voted for anything in your life, this matters more than anything.
This is the most important election of our lives. Yes.
If you don't vote, you can't say anything about anything.
You can't say anything. You can't be like, oh, I can't believe Electabuzz was 63. You cannot complain if you. This is open to everybody on the planet.
But
the first international poll ever.
No immigrants.
Wow,
I'm joking.
That's wow.
I'm pretending to be real, IRL.
I'm going to say that.
I'll get use out of that later.
Hey! I was trying to do a phony Montana from the Family Guy episode we just watched.
Yeah, that all the listeners have watched.
Yeah. Brian does a voice.
Are you going to say your plugs?
My name Colt. Follow me on Bluesky, Colt D99. Also, just get your gaming on. Go buy your Rubato, please.
Yeah.
And tell them
It's only
I
$20.
sent you. Tell them I sent you.
They don't make games for $20 anymore. What if you buy one bad game $70? What if you buy one good game $20? Still have $50?
Why not buy one good game 3 times $60.
Exactly.
You just bought one game. Spent way more.
Hey, yeah. Buy one game one time 20 instead of one game one time 70. Have $50 left over. Go take partner out. Go to Second Charles. Buy Hot Wheel.
My name.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
And then take your partner back home and boofer.
You wanted the mic back to say that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, actually.